Okay, welcome everyone to the Go Football Setting Up a Competitions tutorial. So today I'm going to show you in a really simplified format how to set up a competition. And for today's example, I'm going to be creating a Go Sevens competition. So I'm on the test platform right now. In order to get to the live platform, you can just go to the Go Football homepage here at gofootball.com.au. Simply scroll to the very bottom and click Provider Login. That'll take you to this page, which is live. You'll be able to log in and you can do exactly what I'm about to show you. I would pause the video at certain points and do it step by step, along with reading the user guide, which I have open with me. So throughout the video, I'm just going to refer to this user guide and pretend as if I don't really know anything about duck tag. So let's log in first. I'm going to log into the test platform. And this is my screen. It'll look very similar to yours, but yours will have a green bar here instead of red. So I'm going to scroll down to page 13 of the user guide. All right, setting up a competition. Okay, so in the setup basics here, it tells me that every Go Football competition requires 2 duck tag events to be created. One is a season event type, which is used to only take online individual registrations. So get very familiar with the word season and individuals. And then when you hear the word competition, we're talking about teams. It's used to manage the competition and takes team registrations online. So in the competition event, you as an admin will create teams out of individuals that you pull from the season event. And then there will be captains teams as well. And these will be created online by a team captain. So to summarize it, in your competition as a whole, the only thing that you will be doing as an admin is creating admin teams in the back end. And that will be through pulling individuals off this season event list. All of the rest will be done online and they will register as captains teams. I'll go into a bit more detail about that in a few minutes, but let's move on. So we're going to set up the season event for individual registrations. So before I do that, I need to create a season. If you don't have a season created in your duck tag platform, you won't be able to make any events because you have to first link an event to a season. So let's add a new season and let's call it Tutorial 2019. And let's say that it started on Monday, the 26th of August, and goes for 2 months. You obviously will be putting in your own dates for Go 7s, Go 5s, whichever program you're running at your location. So I'm going to create this season by pressing save, and you can see it there, Tutorial 2019. I'm going to close that window and go back to my user guide. So setting up the season event, I'm going to click on events. Okay, I'm going to add a new event here. And the first thing I want to do is select season event in the type. Select from the list, which we will for our season, which we just created, Tutorial 2019. That's linking this event to the season we just created. And we want to give it a certain title using this generic format. So your Go Football product, your competition name, and then the word individuals. So you can identify this is for individual registrations. So for today, we're going to create Go Sevens. Now, the most important part of the title is to put this colon at the end of the Go Football product, because on the website, this will give the program color. So they'll be able to see the yellow Go Sevens and then the rest of the competition name. It says it here, there must be a colon after the Go Football product because that's how it displays on the website. So let's say that we're setting up our Monday mixed social competition and it's for individual registrations. Okay, Moving on to our description. So it says this is important because it displays on your Go Football webpage. Please use a uniform format for all descriptions. So all I really need to do here is copy this and paste it in. So I can then edit as I like. This has already got all the titles and the colons set up, so it will be in the correct format on the website for my location. So let's go through the first one. The registration type, it's for individuals, that's correct. Who is it for? We're saying it's for men and women of social ability. Ages, we're going to say it's for 16 years and over. This is obviously totally customizable. I'm just doing what pops into my head. So when day of the week and game times, let's say I'm running it on Mondays at 7, 8 and 9 p.m. Now remember, what you write in this box is visible to the public. So make sure that you correct all your spelling and all of the details about your events are correct so that people aren't misinformed. Dates, my date range for the games, I believe we did the 26th of the 8th to the 26th of the 10th. Okay, let's split that up so it looks a bit nicer. My individual registration fee, how much do I want to charge an individual to register for my competition? So I'm going to say $180 for the 2 months, quite expensive. Notes, type anything you want the customers to read. So I am running this, for example, on an indoor futsal court, and I'm going to say, please wear indoor shoes, no studs. The price, let's scroll down because I don't know what the price is, but the Go Football user guide will tell me. This is the amount you charge for an individual to register into the comp. Therefore, it's the same as the individual rego fee in the description. So I go to my description. The rego fee I've put is $180, and that's the same as my price. Now, daily price, we can leave that empty because that is for fill-ins, and fill-ins aren't going to be registering into the season event. They'll be registering into the competition event, so I'll go over that shortly. The cap, we can leave the cap empty. It does not apply. Display online. We want to check this box because we want the public to see this event and we want them to be able to register and pay as an individual. Display fixtures, we leave this unchecked because it's not a competition. We won't have fixtures through this event. Captain, we leave this empty because there's no captains. We're not setting up teams here. Individual, check the box. This event takes individual registrations for a competition. That's exactly what we're doing. And the final box here is notice. So this, once checked, means that you as an admin will receive an automated email upon any new registrations. All right, and we're going to click save. And now you'll see our season events being created. Now the next thing we're going to do is set up a competition event. So the competition event is always linked to the season event because remember, all of your Go Football comps need 2 events to be created. So we've done A, now we need to create B. Okay, so click on events, which we are in, click add a new event. We'll have our box here. Select the various options and enter the relevant text type. We're going to select competition. Season, we're going to choose our tutorial, which we just set up before. Title, use the same generic format. So we're going to do Go Sevens as we did before. Remember the colon for your website. And we're setting up Monday Mix Social. This time it's not for individuals, it's for teams. Okay, description. I can simply copy paste from the box again and edit accordingly. So registration type is correct, it's for teams. Who is it for? Men and women social ability, ages 16 years and over. When is it? Mondays, 7, 8 and 9 p.m. Enter my date range. My player rego fee is going to be $180 per player. Anything I want the customers to read. No studs. Indoor shoes only. Okay. So the price is going to be the same as the player rego fee, which is $180. Now the daily price is going to be up to your location as recommended by Football Victoria as to what to charge a fill-in. So this daily price is going to be how much one person pays for a one-off game. So if I'm coming down to your location and I want to fill in for a team in the mixed Monday social comp, I don't know anyone, I just want to have a run, how much am I going to pay? Let's say that I'm paying $20. The cap, only enter a number if you want to limit the number of teams in the competition. So we're going to limit our comp to 10 teams max. Display online, we're going to check the box because we want to show the event and take registrations online. Display fixtures, we do want to check this box. However, it's going to happen a bit later because we need to create the fixtures first. What you don't want happening is you check this beforehand, then people can go online and have a look, and then as you're creating the fixtures and moving them around, people are able to see it online. So they might see they're at 7 o'clock for 1 minute, and then the next minute, once they've logged off, you've changed it to 8 p.m. and they come down at the wrong time. So make sure that's not checked, and it is checked once you've done the fixtures. So we'll go back and fix that later. Captain, we're going to check that box so that a captain receives an automated email with steps on how all of their players can register online through the GoFootball website. You can test this out by going on and registering yourself. If you create a competition or a season event at $0, you can go and register. You can make yourself the captain and send yourself the email. Individual, we don't want to check this because that's only for our season event. And notice we leave that empty as well. So click save, and we have now created a 10-team competition for mixed Monday social. We've got our season event where the individuals can register, and our team event where captains can register their team online and players can go and register into their teams. Okay, so I've gone online and I've pre-filled a few registrations into our season event and our competition event that we've set up. So if I click on registrations here, I will end up seeing 7 players registered. So I can see blue, gold, green, orange, pink, purple and red have all registered. And what we're going to do is we're going to assume that they all want to be in a different team. We're going to set a team up, 7 different teams for each one of them. What I've also done is gone on and registered through the website a captain's team. So we're going to assume that Jack FC is created by me. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to touch it. I've got my captain's email. If I want to send it again, there's a function here, resend captain's email, which I can click. I'm going to send it on to all my teammates and they can register online. But for now, we've got 7 people here who need to be put into teams. The reason I know they have to be put into teams is because they all have this asterisk above next to their name. So if I add a team called Team Blue and I add Player Blue as the captain, we'll have a look at what happens to that asterisk. So to set up admin teams, we're going to click on our comp. We're going to click registrations. And we just need to hit add a new team. Really simple. We'll call it Team Blue. Hit save. we need to choose a customer. We know that player blue is registered in our season events, so we can access them. And we're putting the fee at $0 because they've already paid their $180 to register into our season event. So hit register, and there they are. Jack FC, we've got Team Blue, and we just put player blue in. Now if I go back to the season events list, you'll see the asterisk next to player blue is gone. So now I know that I only have to sort the next 6 players into teams. So let's quickly go and set up all of the other teams. Team Gold, I'm going to add player gold in at 0. I'm going to add in, I think we had orange. There we go. Add player orange. Now I misspelt the team name. So all I need to do to fix that is click on update team over here. And I can change that back to team orange like I wanted. I'm going to set up team pink. Add player pink. And we're nearly there. A few more to go. Let's check who's not registered yet. Green, purple, and red. All right. Team red. There is a reason I'm doing this. Player green. And the final one is going to be team purple. So there we go. So quite quickly, I've been able to set up 7 teams plus the captain's team that's been registered. So if I refresh this page, I'll see I've got 10 teams as a cap. I've got 8 teams registered, and I've got 8 players registered. So this number will definitely rise once everyone joins their teams. But for now, I just want to have 8 teams set up in my comp so that we can create fixtures. So we've set up our season event. We've set up our competition event for the Monday Mix Social at 7, 8 and 9 p.m. People have registered into our season event as individuals, and we've created teams for them, and we've had one team join through the website Jack FC. So now we've got 8 teams, and we're going to set up fixtures. First things first, we need to add bookings in order to create fixtures. So what I mean by this is at my location, in order to allocate games, I need to first book out the space. So we're going to click on bookings, add a booking for our Monday Mix Social event. It's going to take me back to my home screen. Now, if you can remember the date, I said that it was going to start on the 26th of August. So we'll click to that date. Make sure when you're adding the bookings, you're adding the right event to the right day. So I'm going to create a 7 o'clock booking. So down your key here, you've got all of your times, and across you'll have your space names. So let's say on court 2 at 7 o'clock, I want to book my first game, and we've got 8 teams. So we only need 4 bookings because 2 teams on a court. So I'm going to book out court 1 and court 2 from 7 till 8. And I'm going to repeat this booking all season. So this is going to make the exact same bookings on every single Monday for the next 8 weeks, which is the length of the season that we set up. So I'll hit book, and you'll be able to see all the way until the 21st of October, we've booked courts 1 and 2 from 7 till 8 o'clock. Now I've only set up two games. I need to create 2 more because we need 4 games for 8 teams. I'm going to now book court 1 again and court 2 from 8 till 9. And I'm going to repeat that all season. Done. So now I've got 4 bookings created every Monday for the remainder of the competition. Now that I have bookings set up, we can go to the events page and create fixtures. So if I click on the fixtures now, I'll see all of these dates have exactly 4 bookings, and my number of teams here is 8. As long as the number of teams doubles the amount of bookings, the system will let you create fixtures. Now, if one of these numbers is different, the system won't allow you to process the fixtures, and it will tell you that there's an error. You'll be able to go back and correct that. So I'm going to create fixtures for every single week except the final week, because I'm going to run finals on the 21st and I need to see how the ladder looks before I create fixtures. All I need to do is hit create fixtures, click OK, and there we go. So round 1, Team Red versus Team Pink, 7 o'clock court 1. If we follow Team Red, we can see that the next week they play at 8 PM against Team Purple. The week after, they play Team Blue at 8 PM on court 2. So the system automatically does all of your fixtures for you. Now, if you wanted to go in and change certain fixtures, you can do so. If Team Blue, for example, on the 2nd of September doesn't want to play at 7 and they want to play at 8, and these two teams are happy to move to an earlier time slot, I can just press swap. This will show me all of the other games on that specific day. I want to move them to 8 o'clock. There we go. So now we can see Team Blue versus Team Pink are on at 8 o'clock. Really simple. Now, we can see here that it says result instead of swap. That's because today's the 30th and the games have already happened. So as an admin, if the referee hasn't put the score in, or you've got your location set up where the admin puts all the scores in, all you'd need to do is click on the fixtures, click on result, and enter the score. So I'm going to enter some scores here so we can have a look at the ladder. This was a close one. Okay. So I've got my fixtures set up. I've got all my teams in my competition. Let's have a look at the ladder. And there we go. So as the scores get put in, the table will be live. When your referees enter the scores, the fixtures update live. Everyone is able to go on the public website and have a look at these fixtures, have a look at the tables, as long as you've ticked display fixtures online. So now that I created the fixtures, we have to make sure we go and tick this box. Otherwise, the public won't be able to see what time they play. That's almost one of the most important parts. So now that we've set up our season event, our competition event, we've officially created a comp on Monday for our mixed social for Go Sevens. So that's about it. Make sure you jump on the channel and have a watch of our other tutorial videos. Thanks for watching.